today I'm doing a video on what to bring for your first pole dancing lesson. So I get asked quite a lot of questions. What should I bring? What should I wear? This, that and the other. So I'm just going to reel off the list that I've got here, and that'll give you a better understanding of what to expect and what to bring with you. So first of all, the biggest deal for me is no lotions and potions, no moisturisers, no fake tans, nothing like that on the day of class. You're only going to slip and slide on the pole if you wear that, and it's really not fair for the other students, the class after you as well. So if you're going to wear or put your fake tan on, do it the night before and then wash it off. Please don't even put it on in the morning, because it stays on your skin. The amount of students I've had, and I can see that they put the moisturiser on the morning, and they say to me, oh, I thought it'd be alright, but it's really not. It stays on the skin. If you read your moisturising packages, they'll say like last 24 hours, or you know, they're not designed to just be 5-minute moisturisers. So yeah, no lotions, potions, fake tans, oils on the day of class. Do it the night before. So everyone gets really nervous. They always ask me, are there other people coming? Are they in a group? Are there people that come on their own? To be honest, most of the people, they come individually, so they're just as scared as what you are. So don't be nervous. Everyone's so frightened. You'll have a sit down, you'll have a chat with everybody, introduce yourselves, so you'll start making friends straight away. So it's not too bad. Bring with you water, because the room gets quite stuffy sometimes. It's an enclosed room, we don't have any windows, for your privacy as well. So it does get quite warm. I put the heating on in the beginning, but then with all the bodies around the room, yeah, it gets quite warm. What to wear? So for your first class, I do allow people to wear leggings. However, only like the first couple of weeks. It's really, really, really important that you start getting your skin on the pole. You have to start conditioning your skin to the pole. So that's when you'll start wearing shorts. Now, you can start off with shorts above the knee. As you go through pole dancing, you'll start wanting to wear shorts that are shorter and shorter and shorter, because the only way that you can do more advanced moves is to shorten your shorts and get the skin on the pole. So, but leggings are fine for your first couple of weeks, because the first couple of weeks is just all floor base work and walks around the pole, learning how to grip the pole. There's no climbs, there's no inverts, there's none of that, so you wouldn't need your skin for it, but I do suggest you start wearing your shorts. I'll link below the beginner routine, so that you can have an understanding of what kind of goes on in the class and what you'll be doing in your next 4 weeks. I'll link that below. Vest top or a long sleeve top, absolutely fine, but like I said, it does get warm in the room. Bring with or wear warm clothes, especially in the winter. The room is still a little bit cold even with the heating on. To warm up, you really want to like keep your clothes on and then start taking layers off. It's much better to do that. Bring your camera with memory. The amount of people that bring their phone and they say to me, I haven't got any memory. So then I'm having to take the pictures and then send it to everybody. So if you can, bring your own phone with your own memory and get some pictures on your first 4 weeks, because from there you can get progression pictures. So many girls that get nervous and they're like, oh no, I don't want a picture. And then in the long run, once they've stayed with me, say some girls they've been with me for years and years, they haven't got that progression picture, that first picture, so that they can see what the difference was. Yeah, mentally they have it, but I think it's quite nice to have it in a picture or video format, like, so you can show it off as well, show what you've done. There's something I didn't do really back in the day when I first started pole. It was all a camera, and I was really hopeless with cameras and technology. I still really am. But yeah, I don't have any pictures of when I first started pole dancing, and I really wish I did. So we train barefoot, so make sure your toes are nice and clean and freshly painted. No, I'm joking. But yeah, we train barefoot. You can wear shoes, heels, but they have to be pleasers. I don't accept anything else. So they're proper pole dancing shoes. They are designed for pole dancing and to keep your foot nice and stable. They have rubber soles and they're just super duper comfy. And they come in mad colours, different styles, boots, shoes, closed toe, open toe. I could probably do like a post on that. That's how much I love shoes. So yeah, they're called pleasers, and you can get them from heelerdealers.com. That's where I get mine from. I've never had any trouble with Heeler Dealers, so yeah. Deodorant. Bring some deodorant with you. Like I said, it gets quite warm. Knee pads or leg warmers is optional. So if you have bad knees, I suggest that you buy a nice thick pair of knee pads, or a good long pair of leg warmers, so that you can double up or triple up and wrap around your knees. The floor that we train on is laminate, so you know when you're on your knees it does start hurting a bit. So, but I would suggest, if you're going to buy anything, I would suggest buying proper pole dancing knee pads. You can go to like Sports Direct and buy knee pads, but they just don't sit as well. They're not as comfortable. They're not as padded. They're not designed for pole dancing. They slip down. They're either too tight. They're just a pain in the bum, basically. So if you're going to buy any, buy some proper pole dancing ones. You can get them off a website called Everything Pole Dancing. I think they sell them. Cleo the Hurricane, Heeler Dealers, I think they sell them. So yeah, just get the decent ones and they'll last you forever then. So what to expect when you first turn up for your pole dancing lesson. So you'll be in a group. You should have all introduced yourselves and said hi and this, that and the other. And then I will give you a form to fill out, a PARQ form. So basically it's just your personal details and any health issues that you have, so that I'm aware of, so that I know that when I'm teaching my class that I should avoid something with you, or yeah, you know, just health stuff. Then I would go through some health and safety stuff. Just telling you about what to expect in class, fire exits and things like that. Then we'd go on to the session. So we'd start off with a warm-up. My warm-ups kind of take 10 to 15 minutes. And then we do 10 to 15 minutes of stretching. Really important to do flexibility stuff for pole. And then we go on to the main class lesson, which is when you start getting on the pole or you start learning moves. And then I give you 5 minutes to practice, and then we do a 5 to 10 minute cool down, and then that's about it really. We'll have a discussion, see if you enjoyed it, if you want to rejoin. Yeah. So definitely in pole you're going to get bruises. If you don't get bruises on the first week, you're going to definitely get bruises later on in pole dancing. That's just part of pole. You should only get little ones, nothing too major. So like I said, I'm based in a gym. I hire a studio from the gym. It's all enclosed, there's no windows, and we have 6 poles to use. Some are static, some are spinny, some are thick, some are thin. So yeah, I have low lights as well. So I have a lot of girls who are quite shy, embarrassed, you know, when you have to get your legs out. So I have low lighting, so people feel a bit more comfortable. Yeah, to fill out your forms and stuff, the normal lights are on, and then I switch them off, and it's all beautiful. Yeah, that's about it really. So that's what to expect for your first pole dancing lesson. If you do come to pole, I hope you enjoy it. I'll link below that video that I was telling you about, the beginners level 1. That's what you'd be doing in your first 4 to 6 weeks of pole dancing, depending on if you're in a private or if you're in a group. Yeah, so I'll link that below for you. And that's about it. Happy polling! Bye!